In today's video, we're going to discuss the role of the trail foot. And this is going to help two things. It's going to help you get your pressure towards your lead foot. And secondly, it's going to help you get your hips open into impact. If you need either of those two things, make sure you check out this video. So as mentioned, what we're going to be discussing here is the movement of my right foot, my trail foot, through impact. It's going to help me get my pressure towards my lead foot. That's vital for power, but it's also going to help create the right low point of the golf swing to help me with an iron, get the ball turf strike. Also help me with the driver, deliver the club with the right blow. And secondly, it's going to help me get open into impact. By opening up my lead hip, my lead leg here, it allows my hands to work on this inside path that we want for the right shot shape. It helps me create a more body-dominated release rather than overusing the hands and arms. And again, it's another big power source. The same way throwing a ball that way isn't going to be very powerful. You go side on and you start adding some rotation and we triple our speeds. The same thing's going to happen when we're striking a golf ball. And I've got for you three fantastic drills. This was the first one. And I like this as a start point because it's actually a smaller move. So we're going to get set up and then we're going to take our trail foot a little bit further back and we're going to lean it inwards. So we're almost going to be sort of tilting our trail foot inwards, rolling it inwards, so you can see that my trail knee here sits a little bit closer towards my lead knee. So set up as normal, take the foot just a little bit further back, roll it inwards. Okay, and I want to just feel like I do a little half swing or three-quarter swing, but I'm going to get the sensation that I'm pushing off this trail foot. Now, the only word of advice that we need, the only thought process we need with this lead side is when this trail foot is pushing inwards, this trail knee is pushing inwards towards the lead side cannot just carry on going this way. It gets out of the way. So the trail side pushes towards the lead side gets out the way. So it actually starts to straighten and rotate. It doesn't keep sliding laterally towards the target. So let me do one more of those. Trail foot tilted inwards, rolled inwards, and I'm just going to feel like I push off it. That's a great sensation to get that feeling that my body is starting to rotate open and actually straighten, extend through the golf ball. If we want to get open with our lower body here, we've got to allow our body to not only rotate, but to rise, to start to straighten into the strike. And you'll see that my body has no real pressure on it. I'm nice and tall here. I'm not still bent down at this position that we see with so many golfers. So simply doing this first exercise, rolling that trail foot in and pushing off it is a great sensation to feel like we push off that trail foot, and we do with our lead side, we allow it to rotate, to get out of the way, to open up. So the second exercise I'm going to get you to do is something very similar, but we can actually now put it into longer movements, longer golf swings. We're just going to actually put a water bottle down by the outside edge of our trail foot. And it's going to be nearer the heel, okay, rather than towards the toe. And we're trying to hit the golf ball and miss the water bottle. Because what we see with so many golfers when they're trying to rotate towards the target is they rotate, their trail heel goes backwards. So my body is turning towards the target, but you can clearly see I'm hanging back, my pressure's onto my trail foot, not that sensation of moving up and forwards. So water bottle by the trail foot, try and miss it. You could start again with a little half swing and build it up, but it's going to be nearer the heel, almost leaving about a club head's width, okay? So the narrow area here between the water bottle and the club. I'm going to go into a fuller swing, but you could start in a half one. Strike sounded good, direction was nice, contact was great. And I just got that feeling of pushing off. You can clearly see I missed the water bottle, pushing off my trail side and allowing that lead side to respond by opening. Let's do one more of those. Leaked that one a little bit right to target, but strike still felt good. Clearly still water bottle is standing, I haven't knocked it over. And I'm getting that sensation of dragging or rolling the trail foot in. Dragging the foot in is actually going to be the last exercise I want you to do. And this is meant a bit of an over-exaggeration drill, but I've seen players do this. I've seen good players do this. If you look at right now, world number one, Scotty Scheffler, who's won 3 out of the last 5 tournaments, absolute on fire. He's got a very, you'd class it as quite a unique foot movement. So he actually gets his trail foot sort of sliding in, but also everything moving backwards. So he's really using those ground forces to allow his body to get very open through the golf ball. What I'm going to get you to do, and this is great for anyone who's hanging back, doesn't get enough pressure onto their lead side, I actually want you to try and get the feeling that you roll the trail foot towards the lead foot through the strike. Okay, so we're going to make a normal backswing, but on the downswing we're going to get the feeling of allowing the foot to actually slide towards my lead side. And again, my lead side has got to respond by opening. It cannot respond by staying down and dipped. You'll feel the difference. A lot of pressure in my ankle and my knee. My knee is past the outside edge of my foot. It has to work more upwards. So we're going to roll that trail foot into my lead foot. Let's give it a whirl. I think I got the feel there. I'm not sure I exaggerated that enough for cameras. Let me do one more of those. That actually felt pretty normal. Still got that right foot movement, but it didn't drag it in enough. Let me do one more of those and see if I can over exaggerate that feel. Really exaggerated that one. You can see where I want to finish. Yes, I'm falling forwards, but that's way better than leaning backwards. So I got that lead foot dragging in. I got my pressure towards my lead side. I really felt like my body opened up. And you can see I'm getting pretty good strike, pretty good distance and direction for a 6-iron for me. So I'm allowing that right foot, it's a right foot for me, my trail foot to move inwards, and I'm responding with my lead side by getting it out of the way, okay? Give any of those 3 exercises a go. I know they're going to help your game. You could even take that last one onto the golf course. There's nothing that says this foot has to stay down. I like it to stay down early in the downswing, but then I want it rolling inwards. What we don't want to necessarily see with that trail heel is it just coming upwards and forwards towards the golf ball. We want to try and get the sensation of it more rolling inwards, and you can see the difference there. I often say to people, imagine you're sort of trapping a football with your trail foot. So for me, it'd be my right foot downwards into the ground. I'm getting it rolling inwards, my knee rolling inwards towards my lead side responding and getting out of the way. Give it a go. Let me know how you get on. If I can help at all, I put a little bit of info here about online lessons. It's a great way to help students. I coach a lot of people from all around the world, so if I can help with online lessons, give me a shout. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for all the other content, at least 2 instructional videos a week, and I'll see you guys next time.